meditate upon these things. Did you see that? Meditate upon these things. Give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all. This is remarkable, remarkable. Oh, I'll never forget studying this. I was so excited. I was just so excited. I'm talking about years ago. I was a teenager then when I was studying these things. I was so excited. Did you know, as a teenager, I was holding Success in Life seminars? I was hosting Success in Life seminars where I spoke. I wasn't inviting people to come preach. No, I was the one speaking on success in life, even though I was a teenager. Because I found the secret. I just knew it. I knew it. Some of the messages are still, I could play some of them for you, maybe one day. Because they were recorded. Back in those days, I already learned to record those messages, so I had them. You want to hear how I sounded when I was... Well, so he says, meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all. Now, I looked into the details of what he was talking about. Meditate upon these things. And meditate meant to revolve in the mind, the Greek meletao, to revolve in the mind. It's the same kind of thing we're looking at from the Old Testament, the Hebrew word. Here, to revolve in the mind. You know, to imagine, to contemplate. And it also peculiarly means to give attention to focus one's attention. And there's a reason that that particular definition of it is very important, because of what it says in the next verse. I may not major on that, but look at what it tells you. Meditate upon these things. What things was he talking about? What things? The things he had been talking about in the previous verses. For example, if you just go back to verse 12, just a few verses back, it says, let no man despise thy youth. And you can imagine that could have meant a lot to me. I was a young guy, you know, a teenager learning these things. It says, let no man despise thy youth, but be thou an example of the believers in word, in conversation, that means in your manner of life, in charity, that means in love, in spirit, in faith, in purity. That's remarkable. See that? He's telling you what life to live if you're going to be successful. He's telling you what life to live if you're going to be successful. I'll read that again. He says, let no man despise thy youth. Don't let anybody look at you in your youthful life and say, what kind of a life are you living? What nonsense is this? In other words, don't live a terrible life. Don't act like the world. So he says, be an example of the believers in word, how you speak, in conversation, in your manner of life, in your ways of doing things, in love, charity, in spirit, in faith, in purity. What kind of a young person are you? Do these things describe you? Do you live like this? Do you think like this? Is your mind sanctified? Or are you pushed to do things that are wrong because of the environment in which you live, or the way others are living? Or are you pushed to live like a sinner from the things you look at on the internet? Don't you know that Jesus Christ is Lord of your eyes? If he's Lord of your life, he's Lord of your eyes. You don't look at everything. You don't read every stuff. You don't listen to everything. You have to learn to live a sanctified life. You separate yourself from the world. Don't act like the world. Don't live like them. In fact, that reminds me of something I'm going to get on shortly. So he goes on to say, meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all. So I read more about this. I understood it. Meditate. So I understood that I was going to meditate. I was going to set my mind, give my mind to the things that he had said in his word. I should meditate on these things. And I should give myself completely to the word. He says, that thy profiting may appear to all. That thy profiting. So that's what prokope. It means your advancement, your progress. He says that your progress may appear to all. And the word appear is another Greek word, phaneros. And phaneros means to spread abroad. To spread abroad. To become apparent. Openly manifest. You know, you remember when Jesus said this, when Jesus said, when you pray, he says, go into your closet to pray. He said, the Father who sees in secret shall reward you openly. The word that's translated openly there is talking about phaneros. The Lord will reward you publicly. He'll make your progress manifest. Look at it. You want your progress to be such that they can't deny it. You can't deny that one is successful. I knew I was going to make such progress that could not be denied. It's here. Look at it in the word. He says, meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting, thy progress, thy advancement may become apparent to all and spread abroad. Phaneros, spread abroad. Wow. Wow. Spread abroad. And when I was reading these things, I was in a small little place, okay, in a small little closet, but I knew the world was going to hear it, because it says, pray to thy Father who sees in secret, and thy Father who sees in secret shall reward thee openly. Openly. Phaneros. You're going to spread abroad. Meditate upon these things. This month of August is the month of meditation. You are about to spread abroad. Make such advancement that cannot be denied. Make such progress in your life that cannot be denied. But the secret is what we do this month. Meditate. It's a month of meditation. You're going to focus your mind on the word. You're going to talk the word, think the word, mutter the word, confess the word. You'll meditate in the daytime. You'll meditate in the nighttime. Soak your spirit with the word of God. At the end of August, you will know that you have made a lot of progress. And in the months following, the results will begin to show.